UK analyst has advised the government to consider a sliding scale option for oil royalties in the implementation of future licenses.
This advice comes from Alessandro Bassi, upstream oil and gas analyst at Global Data, a data analytics and consulting company based in the UK. Commenting on a recent statement made by Director of the Department of Energy, Dr. Mark Bino, that the country was preparing to raise the take of the government in future oil licenses, Bassi said increasing the royalty rate should be approached with caution, particularly if the country wanted to retain its regional competitiveness. He said, quote, "If Guyana goes ahead with its plan of increasing the royalties in its production sharing agreements, PSAs, the scope for adjustment will be limited if it wishes to retain its regional competitiveness." End of quote. Adding that under the current contract structure, Guyana may push its royalties up to a 5% rate from the current 2%. Quote, "Beyond that threshold, it may diminish the attractiveness of the country's petroleum fiscal framework for investors." End of quote. In the meantime, on the subject of royalty increase, Dr. Bino at an industry conference in London recently had stated that an examination of this was likely. Bassi reiterated that raising the royalty rate anywhere above 5% would make Guyana less competitive than its neighbors Brazil and Suriname. However, royalty is not the only source of government stake. According to the upstream oil and gas analyst, the PSA model has a 75% cost recovery, with the remaining 25% profit oil equally split between the licensees and Guyana. The minimum of effective royalty rate paid to the government is 14.25% of the gross revenue. He adds that for Liza Phase 1, there is an expectation for a free cash flow for the government higher than 50%. Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.